Save yourself some time, bruh. Start looking at the red flags. The number one reason that men who are not confident struggle in relationships is that they ignore the red flags. Notice, I said men who are not confident. Building confidence goes hand in hand with seeing and believing the red flags. Believe them. Listen to your instincts. Build your confidence. We have a bunch of red flags to talk about today. Yo, let's get it. She doesn't text back. She's busy. I get it. You just started hanging out with her, but you text her and she doesn't hit you back. Like, there are plenty of reasons or excuses everyone doesn't like text. She's not a good communicator, blah, blah, blah. If she doesn't like text, but she likes you, she'll call. If she's not a great communicator, she will find a way to be in your presence, whether it's in person, FaceTime, WhatsApp, whatever. Even the people who aren't great communicators can communicate with people they're interested in. It's a red flag, bruh. Let her move on, which brings me to another texting red flag. Double and triple and sometimes quadruple texting. Okay, so she's aggressive. If she can't wait on your response, and this is consistent, it's likely a little thing that could manifest itself as a big thing. You see 6 bubbles in a row on your iPhone, but that turns into 6 phone calls when you're out with the boys or you're at work. It may not be a deal breaker on its own, but I promise you, it's a red flag. Insecurity. Everyone has a little bit of insecurity in some area of your life, but there are times when it's a red flag. Let me save you some grief in this area. If she can't deal with you talking to another woman, my man, you're in for a bumpy ride. She's thinking about you when you're away, what you're doing, who you're with, what you're thinking about. Sounds cute in the beginning, right? Listen, it sounds stalkerish after about 3 months of being together. If she's so insecure she can't deal with you living life when she's not around, it's a big red flag. She uses sex as currency. Women get men caught up with this huge red flag. When she realizes she can essentially barter for whatever she wants with sex, she's got you caught in her snare. If you've ever seen Harlem Nights, the Della Reese character says, "Ooh, I have a girl that's so good, if you threw her punani up in the air, it would turn into sunshine." My man, that's you in this situation. You think her lady bits are like sunshine, and you'll trade anything to feel the heat. Sex is not currency. It doesn't help her get the Prada bag. It doesn't get her the trip to Balenciaga. None of that. It's a shared expression of intimacy. If she uses sex as currency and she brings that to the table on day one, it's going to always be currency for her and to you. Run very fast. Needy. Women need to feel loved and cared for. There's a legitimate need for this level of connection. There is not a legitimate level of need for overbearing constraint or compulsion in a relationship. In my experience, if she's excessively needy, it's coming from a deeper place. She needs work, and you don't need to be her therapist. Keep it moving. Disrespectful. Check this out. I've met guys who think it's almost funny for a woman to be disrespectful. They're struggling with issues they haven't resolved, and they accept disrespect as, man, that's just how she is. And that's what women do. Let me be crystal clear. Healthy women aren't disrespectful, and confident brothers don't accept disrespect. We shouldn't be disrespectful to her or any woman under any circumstances, but we don't have to tolerate it either. It's a huge red flag. Cut that off at the pass. If you allow someone to disrespect you from the beginning, that is a very hard habit to break. Don't even go there. Self-esteem. If the woman you're dating has low self-esteem, I have news. You can't fix it, bruh. You can be there for her to support her, and I encourage you to allow her to do the work. And if you're already in the relationship, press pause. And if you're not quite in the relationship, definitely press pause. Let her work on her self-esteem, or you're going to deal with it for the remainder of your time together. Here's an interesting one. talking to her ex. Bruh, don't let her run the okie doke on you. I know that we can have friends that are exes. I'm not even mad at that. But if you're getting into dating and she's constantly talking to her ex, especially the most recent one, there's something unresolved there. She won't like it, and she probably won't agree with me, but I promise you, there's a red flag. Let her talk to him as much as she wants. She chooses violence. She gets mad, she wants to hit, scream, kick, cuss. Oh, that's kind of cute. Look at her being mad. Negative, Ghost Rider. Don't even fall into the trap. She's showing you who she is. One violent outburst is enough to make you understand she has a serious temper. Her violence will wind up getting you into trouble. We can only take so much. Buy her some boxing gloves as a parting gift and let her go on her merry way. Lying. So you've caught her in a lie or 2 or 7. She's showing you that you can't trust her. Maybe it's a little lie that doesn't seem to matter. What if you see the pattern repeating? Remember, it's not about the lie, it's about the trust. If you see repetitive lying, you can show her the repetitive steps toward the door. Mismatched values. You're a giver, and she's not. You're Christian, and she's Buddhist. You listen to hip hop, and she doesn't like music at all. Where'd you find her if she doesn't like music at all? You're a Cowboys fan, and she's a fan of any other team in the league outside of the team in North Texas. Your values don't align. All of these traits are red flags, but mismatched values will bring the most pain, and they're the hardest to overcome. When you see early on in the relationship that your core beliefs on integrity, morality, and the expression of these traits are not aligned, save yourself the drama later and gracefully move on. There are several important red flags to be aware of in the dating world. We'll drop a part 2 on those red flags here on the channel. Stay aware and paying attention to who you're dating, who you're spending your time with, and who you really want in your life. When you see the red flags and react appropriately, you remind yourself that confidence really is your superpower.